Hi everybody, this is Rachel and we are at 1437 Hallowell Road in Litchfield, Maine. There's the most fascinating house behind me full of amazing history and I cannot wait to share it with you. We are in a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home on 6 acres, but let's get into the history of it. In 1815, this couple named Michael and Hannah ended up purchasing this land and building this original farmhouse that we're in now. And I'm standing in their main living area, and you can actually see and feel the grooves in the floor where they stood at the fireplace. I don't know if it's whether they were like stoking it or cooking, but it's just so fascinating to actually like feel like you're part of it. So the chimney that you have access to here is actually functioning and lined. You just need to put in a stove, and it's one of 2 functioning chimneys in the house. So off the main area in the old farmhouse is a shed that has 2 cool things that I want to share with you. So the first is a beehive oven. So imagine 200 years ago, they used to bake in this oven. The second thing I would like to share with you is this well. I've never seen anything like this inside a house before, and I've looked down with a flashlight and you can actually see the water still. I find it incredibly fascinating. And if you want to come for a showing, bring your flashlight. In 1824, Michael and Hannah ended up selling this farmhouse to an Elias and Nancy Plimpton. Elias ended up buying various pieces of land around Purgatory, which is in Litchfield, and started the first manufacturing line in the area where he actually hired locals to do the work. And so it was called E. Plimpton's and Son Business, where they manufactured hoes and rakes. In 1840, Elias and Nancy expanded the house and built the 4-bedroom, 2-bath house that we started in. So I would love to take you right into the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen. So the current owner renovated this space in 2005, which included bringing in some nice new appliances. One of my favorite things in this kitchen is this antique stove, which isn't actually antique, it is modern. So you have your digital controls, and this is super cool. If you pull this open, you get your oven. So the next room I want you to come into is the formal dining room. So the next room I want to bring you into is the parlor / living room. So into the living room, this is where we have the second functioning fireplace with the chimney, as well as pictures of Nancy and Elias Plimpton. In 1857, Nancy and Elias ended up building an apartment attached to the house. And that's where this door leads to, and you can also get there from the outside because it's got its own driveway. But I also want to mention how Nancy and Elias were part of the abolitionist movement. And Nancy was actually the vice president of the Abolitionist Society of Maine. They ended up having Henry Taylor, who was born from a doctor and slave in Virginia. He ended up coming straight to Litchfield through the Underground Railroad and ended up living here. He went to Litchfield Academy, ended up going to Bowdoin College, and was the superintendent for the schools in Litchfield. And I just think it's just so cool to know that this house was potentially part of the Underground Railroad and helping those escape. So Plimpton's toothed hoe, that original hoe that I was holding in the other room, must have been one of the originals. Price per dozen $8, net price 60 cents each for a hoe. Can you imagine? Off the living room slash parlor is this library, which could also be used as an office. It's a really great big space with gorgeous views of the backyard. Leaving the library slash office, that is a door to the basement. And you can see that we've got the grand entrance there. If you come back this way, you've actually got your first full bathroom. Welcome to the second floor. There are 4 bedrooms and 1 full bath with a clawfoot tub. The biggest thing I want to mention is that in 2021, the owner ended up putting heat pumps in each bedroom upstairs. Let's take a look. This is my favorite bedroom in the whole house. Across the hall, you have another large bedroom with 2 closets this time. This door leads to the second floor of the apartment, which is under renovation. It's been having some work, but it does need more work. It can be kept separate as an apartment or incorporate into the house. That being said, this house could be great for also business use, whether you wanted an artist studio, daycare, a small farm. If you wanted to turn this into a bed and breakfast, I think that would be really charming. I think the possibilities are endless. The last bedroom on this floor is pretty unique. So it is the only room that has a separate door that shuts it off and a stairwell. So the current owner believes that this could possibly have been used as a maid's quarter where they could go downstairs and start breakfast for the family. But let me show you the bedroom. So we're back in the original farmhouse, which is also known as the summer kitchen. But I want to take you outside on the deck. So this deck is set up with a hot tub hookup, and you can also see the on-demand generator that the owner had installed in 2021. Let's explore some more. The current owner has put a lot of improvement into the house, and one of them is, in 2007, a 3-bay garage. So this is the space above the garage. It is insulated, just needs a little finishing touches, but it's a really great space. So we are 1 mile from the boat launch of pristine Tacoma Lakes, short walking distance to Cobbossee Stream, and 8 miles to the interstate in Gardner, 11 miles to Augusta, 15 to Lewiston. So if you are as fascinated with this house as I am and would like to come check it out, please reach out to us. We would love to show you around. Otherwise, see you next time.